Hey, I'm Doc.
And I'm Mitch, and we're both members of Team Crossfire out of Denver, Colorado.
We play Airsoft, and we think it's fun.
Super. Now, the gun we'll be reviewing today is your G22 sniper rifle. This thing
is badass.
Amazing. This gun shoots, about 425, 450 FPS on a bad day. This gun shoots very hard. It's very accurate, and the cool thing about it, everything you see on it right now came in with it.
And freaking look at it. It's so badass.
Just look at it.
You can't beat this sometimes.
You can't.
But even a gun this godly does have a few problems, but we'll get to that later.
Now, this scope, very great scope. Long, big, awesome.
You could use this for hunting.
Exactly. This bipod, while this bipod is one of the things we don't like because it's like this and
it jiggles.
It is easy to remove and you do have a little bit of flexibility with it. But
and it's conveniently easily to fold, which I can't do. Oh, there we go. Never mind, we got it. See, easily foldable, kind of convenient.
Yeah, but overall we don't like the bipod. Now, this gun, as you can see, has a pistol grip here. Now, the thing that me and Darius have a problem with, this thing is massive. It's like grabbing a potato. It's huge. Look, I've got big hands, and my hands barely fit around this handle, as you can see right there. It
just feels uncomfortable, and a gun this badass looking shouldn't be hard to grab a hold of. The problem we have, except for those exceptionally big-handed people, like Pablo, we might have. It just blows sometimes.
It's annoying, and then this gun is all the internals are metal. The barrel is metal. The rails are metal here. Everything else is standard. You're very good ABS plastic. But the handle
blows.
Is just, again, shitty plastic. It's terrible plastic. It's just annoying. It doesn't feel realistic. It just feels cheap.
Possibly made in Mexico.
Exactly. Now, this gun, otherwise than those few problems we've detailed, is pretty much amazing. This thing can pick off a sign from about easily 100 yards away. This thing's a very accurate gun. Shoots very hard, and if you're willing to spend the money, this is an amazing gun.
Oh, but the money is slightly boner kill. All this fabulousness doesn't come at a small price, unfortunately. Mitch, the price is
about $210 if you buy it online. Now, this may seem all crap. I'm not going to go buy this gun. Think about it. Think about it first. If you want to go out and buy probably like an L96, one of your normal sniper rifles, that's going to run you about $150. Now, when that gun comes, it is equipped with nothing. No scope, no bipod, nothing. And it shoots about 50 FPS left. Now,
you can click on one of our links that will be added to this video to watch a review of that gun if you wish.
Now, this gun comes with an amazing scope that probably run you $40 somewhere else.
Oh, one last thing. I almost forgot to mention this. This scope has a zoom-in dial for this thing. You can zoom in all the way from various levels of, I don't really know what the range is, about like 30 feet up to okay, not quite 4,000, but somewhere far away. A good 200-meter zoom in. It's just nice.
It's a great sniper. And then another con we have is like this. It's not really smooth. Like on a lot of sniper rifles, it's very smooth. You just plug it up. Now this thing, it's like here, and then it's like a click down, and then a click back up, and then you listen.
Pretty much what we're trying to say here is that the safety as well as the bolt action is pretty anal retentive. Yeah. So it will take some getting used to for those who buy this gun.
But it is a Gen 3 bolt and is very, very nice. Now,
and it's also very quiet.
Like, listen to this.
And of course, shooting the gun is very silent. Okay, it was kind of loud there because it hit something hard.
Now. Yeah. The other thing about this gun is pretty cool. It does have two safety options. You have your regular safety right here, as on most guns, but also, I don't know if I can get it close enough here, but you see how you have the trigger here, but then you have to push in a little button to give a double safety, which is nice, so you don't actually just fire your gun. Overall, this is an amazing sniper. If you're willing to spend the money on it, you're going to be getting your money's worth.
Oh, by the way, we also like to mention the gun, just to reiterate, the gun, all that you see here comes with the gun. Also, it does come up lubed up and ready. The developers have done a very good job of lubing up the gun. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, pretty much the final word we have to say is that this gun is meant for the serious airsoft snipers. We do not recommend this if you're new to airsoft. This is for serious players who really want a serious sniper rifle.
Because this thing is pretty tough to cock. I mean, you gotta give it a good jolt. I mean, if you're 10 years old, you're probably not gonna be able to cock this gun, and it is pretty heavy. It's a pretty heavy gun, so you have to be a big guy like myself in order to be able to carry this thing around.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'd give this gun probably between an 8.5 and a 9. It is pretty perfect. There's nothing much that you can improve except for the few minor things that we detailed.
Indeed, indeed. Oh, one last thing we have to say about here.
It does have an adjustable stock here. This thing comes out somehow.
Must be Japanese.
Stupid
ass thing.
It comes out. Here, we got Pablo.
This is
Pablo.
our assistant manager.
There
here we go.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is actually meant for resting your cheek on during battle. So it can accommodate anywhere from, small people to really fat heads to, basically adjust your head to the right level so you can see clearly through the scope every time. A very nice little perk to make sure everyone who buys this can have a comfortable fitting.
Well, that's pretty much going to wrap up our review today. This is a very great sniper for the serious airsoft player. You will not be disappointed if you buy this gun. And actually, $210 with all the accessories is a pretty reasonable price.
But still expensive. So, our final 3 comments. The gun is very badass, very powerful and reliable, but very expensive. Keep these in mind and make a decision. Everything will be good.
All of that equals go buy it.
Absolutely. Thanks for watching this review.